Sagittarius, welcome into your money and career reading for October. I'm going to call in your spirit guides and ask them please to come into my spirit room to guide me in this reading, to show me clearly what it is I need to see, and to speak to me clearly what it is I need to hear. With regards to your money, your career, what you do for a living, and we're also going to get advice out for you with regards to October 2023. So let's get into this for you. I'm going to start with the Angels of Abundance Oracle deck, and we're going to get a card out for you, and then the first card I'm going to get out, okay, is going to be focused mainly on like money. I'm going to ask them to show me all about the money situation. The second card is going to be more like what's going on with your career or your work, and more about like what's going on, what you're doing. And then of course the last advice I will get out will be advice, okay, from your spiritual team. So let's get into this and see what's going on with you. And by the way, if you've been wondering where I was, I did take a long weekend off because it was Heritage Weekend in my country. So I had 3 days holiday, but I am back all refreshed and ready to go. So let's see what lies under this deck. Okay. Ooh, yes, thank you. That would be good. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. This is good. That's a very good energy. Whatever it is, especially with regards to your money, specifically the cash, what is blocking you? Maybe you're not earning enough coming in. Maybe money is going somewhere it shouldn't be going. Things are popping up and then money got to go there, money's got to go there. Maybe you have got a lot of things that you need to pay. Maybe there is debts that are blocking you from actually being able to live the life that you want to live. So let's see what this says here. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift has overcome previous obstacles and blocks are being lifted away. I love that. I'm going to read it again. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. This is so for you. Because the thing is, you guys have been doing the work, you have been focusing on your positivity, and this has created a shift in your world, and it is lifting a blockage, or maybe several blockages or obstacles. You will now experience progress forward and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. You guys are doing the work, and it's showing up in the oracle cards that are coming out. You guys are doing the work. You're looking at how money is in your energy, how you feel about money, what money means to you. And I think you guys are also shifting a lot of like previous kind of held beliefs with regards to what money is, because we were really programmed from a very, very young age to actually believe that money was bad and believe that things were not supposed to be for us. You know, we want money, and then at the same time we're saying rich people are evil, but we're not evil, so that means we can't get the money. So I feel like you're really working on changing the mindset, that's the personal work. Thinking more about the positive energy. Money is a good thing. Money can help people. Money can help my family. It's not a bad thing. It's interesting how we've been taught to want and work hard for money, and then at the same time they're teaching us that money is evil and money is not good, and people who are rich are bad people. So it's like you literally trying to move forward, and at the same time your belief system is pulling you backwards. Nicely designed that way. So let's get in here and have a look and see. Steady flow with money. Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, a lot of action coming in here. Nine of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I'm literally asking about money, and I've got Pentacles showing up here in a page and a knight. Okay, I've got your Nine of Swords in the reverse position. This is very good. It's the only one that came up in the reverse position. Nine of Swords is showing that something that's been worrying you, and I feel like whatever that is has been a concern of yours with regards to something that maybe you have to pay, debts that you are owing, things that you need to be doing. That is why you're worrying. The obstacles that come up in this card is causing the stress in you. And there's beautiful energy coming in here as movements happening in your life. Because when we got anything that is a knight, okay, knights always talk about action that is happening, movement that is happening, either from the universe towards you, or even from the universe to you, and then you are taking movement. I feel like there's an energy here for me with regards to how money is flowing towards you. There is something happening here with these two page, the page and the Knight of Pentacles, because I'm specifically asking about money. I feel like this is a movement and a shift in money towards you that lets you move forward feeling so much better. I'm not feeling this way of being stressed like that any longer. Thank goodness it came up in the reverse position. These worries that you have, these stresses that you have are in the past, okay? It is showing here that this could be an increase in finances in some kind of way. It can also be information that you receive. Because sometimes the Knight of Pentacles can be even education or information that you receive that allows you to do something differently, a shift in your energy. And I feel like even if it's not, I feel like this is something happening here with an increase of flow of money. It is very steady. It is not something that's actually going to blow up overnight, I'll tell you that. So even if this is you with an idea that you have and you're doing something here, I feel like this is a steady growth. It's not an overnight blow up, okay? It's not like overnight boom and then you got $1 million. No, I feel like this is more like increase in what you have, steady. It's like a small step increasing month after month after month. And this is the energy that I'm picking up on here. With regards to this energy, I feel like after that you are just so happy, you are just so thrilled about what's going on here, because there you are moving forward. I feel like a lot of confidence coming in here, also a lot of happiness coming in here as well. I like this energy quite a lot. So I really like this. I like the fact that you got steady growth coming in here, steady flow of income coming in, and I feel like it's really going to put a lot of stress off you as well. It's going to make you not worry so much, because this is very different from that. So money, steady flow. Obstacles are being removed, which I think is going to move you in the right direction. Beautiful. I don't think it's like I said, overnight success, but I feel like you're definitely heading in the right direction. And I feel like it's steady improvement. I really feel like even this obstacles that are blocking you with regards to what you are trying to do with your money, you're going to see a lot of changes. Not even in the month of October. I feel like it's going to be changing right into the next year for you. It's going to be changing, improving, changing. This is beautiful energy. So let's get in there and find out work-related situation, business-related situation. If you are self-employed, what do you need to know about at this time? What do you need to be aware about? Okay. Whew. Yes. Okay, that fell down. Be bold and make the first move. What is it that you're supposed to be doing? What is it that you must go for? What is it that you have to be doing right now? You've got to do this. It's the time to do this in October. Cardinal moon. Everyone's waiting. Everybody's waiting for Sagittarius to make their move, okay? So let's find out. Let's get more information out with regards to your career. What do we need to know with regards to career for Sagittarius? You got to go for something. If it means you got to walk in there and ask for a pay raise, you're asking for a pay raise. If it means that you got to start your own side hustle somewhere and put yourself out there, it's time to go for that. If it means you want to start a YouTube channel, it's time to go for that. If it means that you're in business and you're thinking of implementing a new direction or a new plan, it's time to go for that as well. Okay, so let's see. You got the Sun card. There will definitely be growth if you do this. Definitely. The Six of Pentacles, there will be money. Oh, Queen of Wands, you showing up in your reading. King of Wands, oh, this is, no, you are shining in this month. You are really shining in October. Sagittarius, you are shining, literally, with the Sun card coming up here. There is the light shining on you. You are going to get noticed. You're going to stand out because we've got the King and the Queen of Wands showing up in your reading. This is why you are shining. You're in your element, whatever it is that you want to do. Even if it is walking into your boss's office and saying, look, there's a new thing. I think we should try a new way of doing something because I see it'll be a better improvement. Then you will be heard. you'll be heard. You might even be noticed in some kind of way here with the Sun card and these two energies coming up, because you've got a King and Queen of Wands. There you are, fire sign energy. It's like every positive aspect of who you are is just been highlighted. Your energy, your ability to get something done is just really shining out there. I feel like with the King and Queen of Wands, you're looking at you, maybe even feeling as if, I feel like this is just be bold and make the first move. Like, should I go for it? Remember something with the Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands is bold. The Queen of Wands is a very bold energy. When she has an idea, male or female energy, she is not even going to think about it. She's going to go, I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to go do it. She's confident and she goes for what she wants. With the King of Wands is now satisfied, because the King of Wands has now achieved something that he has created. We're looking at the feeling of the Queen of Wands going, I should do this. And the King of Wands sits back and goes, I did it and I got it right. I'm so proud of myself. So you see, there is something here. If you go for this right now, with regards to anything you want to do, even if it is you maybe working and thinking, you know, should I do something on the side? Should I maybe consider opening a business? Now would be the most opportune time, because you've got this unbelievable growth coming in here. You've also got attention being put onto you. What I'm noticing, I keep looking at the sunflowers, looking at the sun, but I kind of feel like you're the sun, you know, with the King and Queen of Wands being here, and people all kind of like looking at what you're doing. So you're really sticking out, okay? Whatever it is that you will do, it's definitely going to be responded to in a very good way. If whatever you're going in out there and saying, hey, I would like to do this, or I'm going to start doing something like this, is a very good response. It means whatever you're going to put out there, you're going to get equal response back. And of course, we cannot deny that this is a Six of Pentacles, because the Six of Pentacles is tying straight back into maybe the reason why there is an increase and steady flow improvement in your finances. Because if you make a move here, I feel like it will also affect what's going on with you financially from that first row of cards. And this is where you're going to see that nice steady growth, where all your headaches and problems are being lifted away from you. Okay, let's get some amazing advice out for you at this time to hear what we need to know. Yeah, this is definitely, if you put an effort in, because this is also what the Six of Pentacles means, you have to put an effort in. So you must put an effort in. You must do something here to make this situation begin to flow. And that is that, make that first move energy. Okay, so let's get into some advice with regards to career, finances in October, Spirit Guide. Can you show me any advice that you would like to give to Sagittarius at this time? That's too many cards. Let's try it again. With regards to helping them improve their worldly life, their way of living. Oh, this is an interesting one. Fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. Whoa. Okay. Immediately when I said it, I was like, well, oh, and I was like, that's what you mean. Longing is the portal to wholeness. Fine wine. And they don't mean the wine like, you know, they mean the wine like I'm whining. Wine, W-H, you know, I'm just a whining. So the thing is, what it means here, because what I understand about feeling, about what you want, a longing would be, what is it that you want to see? That's your longing. So maybe you want to own your own business. Maybe you're longing to move into another kind of job. You know, you're tired of what you're doing, or you're longing to pay off your bills, or you're longing to buy a house, or you're longing to start a business, whatever it is to you. What I usually understand about that longing, that feeling that you get, to me, is your soul, your higher self's way of telling you that's where you need to go. Okay, that's your signpost. So when you get that longing, I would sometimes explain it not as a longing. I would always say it's a calling. Something is calling you. They're saying it the other way around. You're longing for something. So it's almost like what you are longing for is also calling you. So it's almost like you need to bring these two things together. The longing, the calling, it must come together in your energy, and you meet halfway. So in other words, they're letting you know that what the life that you're working on, the dream that you have, the goal that you want to create, it is also wanting to be with you. It's also coming towards you. It also wants you as much as you want it. This is a big trick in life. If you don't know where or what you want to do, and you don't know your path, you don't know your direction, what is it that you like? What is it that you dream about? What is it that you want to do? Do you want to open a surfboard shop on the beach and paint surfboards? Do you always dream about that? Then that is actually supposed to be what you're meant to be doing. These thoughts and these feelings and these ideas is the longing. It doesn't come into you for no reason. It comes there because it is your path and it's where you're meant to go. Sometimes you might be maybe scrolling around here on YouTube or whatever, or see somebody do something and you watch them maybe playing a guitar or singing or designing clothing or doing something, and you look at this and you're like, oh wow, I love that. I would love to do that. Go do it. Start practicing. Go get a guitar, learn how to play a guitar. That is the longing of your soul. That is your roadmap telling you where to go. Okay, I've been doing spiritual things because I did grow up in the family where there was a lot of spiritual people, a lot of mediums, a lot of spirit writers, people going off to seances on the weekend. It was a normal thing for me. But I was, as soon as I actually became like a young adult, like I was 13, very, very young, you know, immediately I was reading books about astrology. I was reading books about, what can I say, all these interesting things, Chinese astrology, what else did I read? Numerology, everything that I could get my hands on. And for me, in what I am as a witch, we would now call that you're a seeker. We become a seeker. It's the same thing as saying a calling, a longing, a seeking. It's what your truth is. And this is a journey that I started when I was 13, when I knew this is like where I want to go. And it took a long way around of doing different things in my life to realize I'm coming straight back to the way I was again, and starting off where I was. It's actually what I was always meant to do. So you see, whatever you're longing for, maybe you just want to sew clothing, you just love working with material, and one day in the future you realize you actually open your own brand of clothing label, and there you are selling it all over the internet. You know what I mean? We are in such an opportune time right now because everything has changed. You have got more control over your life now than what we've ever had before. And don't ever be mistaken. You know, I often see people, Spirit Guides got a lot to say because they keep jumping me and showing me different things. I see a lot of people talking about our world and how bad things are. We are in the best time humanity has ever seen. Things are not bad. It's crazy. It's always been crazy. This is Earth. This is how it is here, okay? It's going to take a high level of consciousness among a huge group of people to actually change that reality, and we are not there yet. But this Earth, this is the best we have ever been, which means literally, if this is the best this has ever been, what are we really complaining about? We can get in our car and put petrol in the car, or go catch an Uber, or go catch a bus or a taxi or whatever, and drive to a supermarket, okay, and go pick up some stuff in your basket, okay, and come back and maybe stop and go buy yourself a shirt somewhere and come home and enjoy our little finds, okay. Back in the days, not even maybe 100 or 200 years ago, that's not long ago, you didn't know if you would be alive just to go where you needed to go because it was so dangerous. You had to go hunt for your food. You had to grow your potato, and it took you 4 months, okay? You had to go buy material that was so scarce and then go home and sew yourself an item of clothing to wear. We have got a cell phone. When something goes wrong, you pick up that phone, you're like, hello, police, can you come help me? There was nothing like that before. You were either there, you were either okay, or you were not okay. So we are in a very positive time. We actually have evolved. We actually have evolved. We've actually gotten to a place where now things are better than what it has ever been before. It is better than what it's ever been before. So we need to look at that. Don't whine. Don't whine. Look at how positive things are for you. Okay. So let's get into this. There, 4 pentacles rocking up here. Two of Swords, do not whine, don't whine. Three of Pentacles, unbelievable. And the Queen of Swords as well. Sorry, somebody just came in here because my power went off, but my inverter is still running, so they need to swap things around. This is the whining energy. Do not look at what is wrong, because we really are not seeing things clearly. Okay, do not feel like we're not safe. Do not be afraid of what the future holds. This is what these two cards mean. The Four of Pentacles is fear. You're living in fear that you don't have enough. You're living in fear that everybody wants what you have. The Two of Swords is the same kind of energy. Literally being paranoid about life and what's going on out there. And really, we've got nothing to be paranoid about. I mean, if you lived 300 years ago, maybe in the pioneer time, you know, when people were going out there trying to live their life, trying to travel, trying to save themselves, then you can be paranoid. You couldn't even walk up the road without something going on. So now we're not like that anymore. Things are not like that anymore. We're in a very positive time. If you actually ask me, has humanity evolved? I would say yes, we have. I would say yes, we have. Look for instance, me. I would not be able to be making this video if it was 200 years, 300 years ago. I would be most probably, you know, long ago, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I would have been in that situation. But now today I can make this video without anybody coming for me. I can actually help you to hear your spirit guides giving you advice. What a time we live in. It's an amazing time. With regards to you, instead of having this energy, there is definitely something calling you. And what is calling you? It's truly what is meant for you. You got a Three of Pentacles, and it lines straight back up to what I was explaining in the beginning. Three of Pentacles is not like a overnight no, okay? Three of Pentacles is a slow energy, but not slow where you don't see it. You actually see it. It's an improvement in your finances, okay? That can come after even something like getting a loan or getting a promotion or opening your own business. It involves sometimes documents and paperwork and those kinds of things. Three of Pentacles. But it means an increase in your finances over a long period of time in your life. In fact, your whole life, really. Especially because the Queen of Swords lies next to it. Queen of Swords is a sign of loyalty. And that means the Three of Pentacles is loyal to you. And this energy and this increase in who you are turns you into this Queen of Swords energy. It turns you into understanding. I feel like here you know exactly what was calling you. The longing of where you're supposed to go. This is it. Like it says here literally, longing is the portal to wholeness. Okay, there you're whole. There you are. So what is calling you, you're going to know what it is here. And there's a moment, I'm telling you, Sagittarius, in your life where you are going to understand the whole journey. You're going to stand there like that and you're going to be like, this is always what I was meant to be doing. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is who I am. And now here I stand. And I feel like there's definitely something for you that you're going to be doing, for the rest of your life because of the Three of Pentacles coming next to it. I feel like any energy that you have where you are a little bit worried, where you are kind of going, I hope everything's going to be okay. You know, I hope everything's going to be fine. I don't really see the future, so I'm not so sure. Yeah, she is seeing the future. This is like, I don't see the future, so I'm not so sure. This is like, I understand everything, and now I'm 100% sure. This is like, I'm worried a little bit about money. I hope everything will be okay going forward. And this is completely the opposite of that. Again, I know exactly what's going on with money. I know exactly how things are going to be unfolding as I go forward. And it is improving as I'm moving forward financially. They've got a very good reading. I feel like you are going to be seeing some amazing shifts and growths happening, especially in October. I also feel like there's something you're supposed to be doing, okay? There's something you're supposed to physically do. Because remember, we got this Knight here. And this Knight for me is about this bold energy. It's about this bold energy. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's make this happen. If you do that at this time, it is a line for you to stand out. It is a line for you to be shining. It's a line for you to experience that growth and something that's going to make you happy and excited as well. So this is a perfect timing for you to receive money growth, obstacles that are going to be lifted because of the money growth. Do you know what I mean? Because when we got financial obstacles, it means there ain't enough money, okay, to pay the bills, or there isn't enough to go around, or there isn't enough to accomplish what you want to accomplish. So you're going to be doing something here where something is definitely going to grow. You're going to get noticed for it, and you're going to be able to start looking at long-term stability here. And I love this energy of Spirit Guide advising you about what's calling you, because if I see them saying something is longing, you're longing for wholeness, that longing will take you to wholeness. That means there's something there that's you're meant to be. Maybe you know what that is already. Be bold and go for it. And if you don't know what it is, I feel like you will know. You will know. Keep following what your heart is telling you. Follow that intuition. You have that power in you, especially you guys, 9th house. You have that feeling, that vibe, that intuitive feelings. Go with that, follow that, and just do it. Sometimes don't overthink it. Just do it. Okay, and you'll be surprised what you can accomplish if you don't overthink. Okay, do not overthink. Do not overthink anything. Do yourself one favor. For 1 month, say to yourself, whatever I think, I'll just do without questioning. And you will see amazing things happen. Because if you do that, if you act on that impulse, because sometimes that impulse that you get, maybe you wake up one morning and you're laying there and you're going, I'm going to open a YouTube channel. And you like run and go grab a camera, even your phone or whatever. You set it up like on some bricks or some books or whatever. And you're like, there, I'm recording. And you just do it. That is when you will see life respond to you. Because you're not second guessing. You're not doubting. You're just like, I'm doing this thing. I'm doing it and I'm doing it today. And boom, you will see where you go. When you follow those impulses, that is actually what the universe wants you to do. Without thinking, without worrying, you just do it. Oh, you will see. You will see. That's why it comes up here. Be bold and make the first move. Just do it, Sagittarius. I think that will be a title of this. It's going to be like, Saggy, just do it. Okay, like Nike. Just go out there and do it. Otherwise, here we go. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here one more time in your reading. I'm sending my absolute love, blessings to you guys, for energy to be moved in the direction you want it to be moved in. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.